I'm Sabrina Mahfouz. I'm a playwright, writer, performer. Recently I did a video, my publisher made me do a video, promoting a book called Smashing It, Working Class Artists on Life, Art and Making It Happen. It's been a project that's close to my heart for a very long time. There's 31 contributors to the book, including actors such as Maxine Peake, Riz Ahmed, Michaela Cole, and writers such as Mallory Blackman, and musicians like Wiley, and dancers like Akash Dedra, artists like Hassan Hajjaj, and loads more. I wanted to share with you some of the tips that they had to share.
When you apply for a grant, you create your own microcosm of economy. Know your worth and demand your worth, because when you're truly spending with integrity, your worth becomes a community tool.
Working class communities are resourceful. We know how to create something from nothing. For me, Flintify is not the biggest hurdle. It's navigating all the gatekeeping, tokenising, box ticking and code switching.
Learn to depend on yourself and create spaces which you might think of as home. Make space for everyone like you. Collectivism is the antidote to cultural fascism.
If you'd have told me when I was wee that I'd end up working in theatre, then I wouldn't have believed you. So now I create work which looks to break down stereotypes and engage disadvantaged communities from backgrounds like mine who might feel excluded or disengaged from theatre as a form of culture.
I also wanted to share some of my tips about applying for funding. Every artist hates forms is what people say, but try and move away from this in your mind, because I see filling out forms as a brilliant way of clarifying a new project. So what are the big 5 questions to answer? Number 1, what is my project? Number 2, why do I want to make this project happen? Why me and why now in my career? Number 3, how will I make this project happen? Number 4, who am I going to work with? Who is it for? Number 5, when am I going to complete and share my work? So if you can answer all those questions in detail, then you're probably ready to apply for funding. And here are some practical tips when applying. Word count. Word counts for most online funding applications are notoriously low and hard to stick to. However, we are in the age of social media word limits, and you know how to do this even if you think you don't. I use bullet points to help me keep my application answers to the minimum word count. Budget. The most common remark participants at my workshops have said to me about budget is, I just don't feel like I can ask for money to do this. This is work. It may be work that you love sometimes and work which you feel lucky to be able to do, but work it is. In-kind support. This means that you are getting something which has a clear monetary value for free. You put the monetary value of it down on the application and it counts towards the percentage of money that you're asking for. People often think they have no relevant contacts or network to support them, but actually everybody knows someone who can help. Someone might lend you a camera, a colleague might lend you some hats for your costume in your play, a local library might offer spaces for meetings for free. Evaluation. How will you evaluate your work? Will you ask an audience? Will you send drafts to a mentor, a director, an editor? Will you film extracts and post them online for comments? Will you invite a specialist to give you feedback? What will you do with that feedback once you have it? How will it help you in the future for this project or the next? I go into all of this in way more depth in the book, and also there's a PDF in the link below which you can download, and it will expand on all of these points. So good luck with your own project. Remember, there is funding out there and it is for you.